In case you haven't heard the tasty news, Origin North is opening very soon at Bayview Village. Today, my partner in food, Donna Percival, and I are going to be speaking with owner and executive chef Claudio Aprile. We are going to find out what he has up those chef's sleeves of his, and hopefully there's going to be taste testing.
All right, so we're going to make a lobster ceviche today, and every restaurant that I own, I always have some form of a ceviche on the menu. Origin North is going to have a few different ceviches, a lot of raw bar items, oysters, lobsters, and I'm going to make one of our signature dishes today, which is a lobster ceviche with pomelo. So here we have our lobster tail. I'm going to cut it in some large chunks. Then we're going to add some of our pomelo chunks. And this adds a real pop to...
Can we taste that, Claudio?
Of course. There you go.
Thank you.
There's a great texture there.
Yeah, it is like a grapefruit, a sweeter
Quite mild,
grapefruit.
isn't it?
Exactly. Some green onion. And here we have the ceviche garnish, basically, which is red onion, jalapeno, coriander, and tomato.
Yum.
Here we have the ceviche dressing, which is the coconut milk-based dressing.
And the passion fruit makes it yellow.
The passion fruit, and there's saffron in there as well. Another thing is ceviche should be cold. You never want to have a ceviche that's
Right.
room temperature. That's not very nice to eat.
That's easy to do at home too, right?
Very simple.
It's all
So
about the presentation.
It is. We eat with our eyes, right? So it has to be beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
So this will be a typical dish that you'll see at the Raw Bar at Origin North. I mean, every restaurant I do, I try and keep them all very signature. I'm trying to avoid being called a chain restaurant. And I like the creativity. That's the part of opening restaurants that I find really exciting, is being able to create something new, something that hasn't been done before. So we try and do that with every location. So there's a little bit of cress.
Well, I'll be there for opening day for this one.
A little bit of shaved coconut. A little bit of green onion. That's one of our signature dishes. What you'll experience at Origin North and King and Liberty are really different approaches to familiar dishes. And that's really what the brand is all about, is revisiting classics, but adding a little bit of a spin to them.
We've got a whole bunch of questions for you that we're going to ask James Lipton style, so really quick, okay? Kitchen utensil you can't live without.
My knife.
What did you eat for dinner last night?
What did I eat for dinner last night? I ate 25 donuts. Literally.
Called us.
I had we had a donut tasting for Origin North, and we devoured, probably each person in the kitchen devoured about 25 donuts until we picked the one we liked. So,
Favorite ingredient to work with?
water. Sounds unusual, but that's my favorite ingredient.
That's interesting. What did you want to be when you were growing up?
A chef. In fact, I told my mother when I was about 5 that I was going to be a chef one day. And what struck her is that I didn't say I wanted to be one. I told her I was going to be one. And so it's something I've always been drawn to. It's something I enjoy, and I love doing
Very
it.
cool. Lucky man. Yeah.
If you could cook with one person, dead or alive, who would that be?
Probably my father.
Aw.
He was a chef actually as well. So that would be great.
If I snuck into your house and peeked in your fridge, is there something in there that would surprise me?
I usually eat my son's leftover Loblaws sushi.
Oh.
Whatever he doesn't eat, I just kind of grab. I graze a lot. I don't like to sit down and eat very often.
Right.
I'm always eating standing up. So
Last meal.
probably pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, with family. It had to be something with my family.
Is there a food you don't like?
I don't like bland. Anything that's bland, I have a hard time with. Creamy, buttery food, I'm not a big fan of. So I usually like light, very fresh. I like citrus, big flavors.
Best piece of advice for the home cook?
Keep it simple so you can focus on your company. I think that's really important when you entertain, is to engage people. I think it's great to have your entertaining in the kitchen, where you can have people around you and you can share ideas and share cooking and taste things from spoons. I think there's nothing more sincere than handing someone a spoon of food and saying, "Here, try this." I think that's a really great way to engage people.
Where did you learn to cook?
I learned to cook in a variety of places. I went to school for 1 year and then decided to drop out. And reason for that is I wanted to learn how to cook unique dishes and have my own signature style of cooking. And at school, you're taught how to cook like everyone else. So I decided to take a different approach, and I traveled. So I spent time in Thailand and New York City, all over Europe. I moved to London for 3 years and learned a lot about cooking there. And that's really been my mantra, is really to learn new ideas by being in these really great kitchens. So, yeah.
I think we're done, aren't we? Do we want to do a wrap up of it?
We're done.
We're
You're
done.
done doing the dishes.
That's it?
Boxers or briefs?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we had to end it on a really happy note.
I'm really creative, so both. You shocked me there, Donna.
I wanted to. I wanted
Is
to
that
make
being
you
edited
laugh.
out?
I wanted to make you laugh.